We will show you how to upload your own song using the Upload New Song feature. You will just need to make sure you have a MIDI file and a music XML. You can even use audio files if you want an audio backing track, and a PDF and a thumbnail, a video, so you can even create a video that has your customized teaching in it. It's really cool. You can even choose play or practice only if you want to limit your students' options. And uploading songs to Piano Marvel, all you really need is any notation software that can export to MIDI and XML, like Finale, MuseScore, Dorico, or many others. You could also use SoundSlice if you just have a PDF of the file and or a photo. You can actually turn that into a music XML and a MIDI. The other one is MuseScore. You can just go straight to MuseScore and download the MIDI and XML. So I am going to just grab something for ease sake. I'm just going to go to MuseScore. And I'm going to do a search for Jingle Bells and just grab something off of here. You can't get the official ones. If you have a pro account, anything that says pro on it, you can have. I'm just going to grab something here. Let's do this Jingle Bells. And the easiest way to do this is download what I said you needed, which was your XML file. And you also need your MIDI file. So let's grab that MIDI file too. And now we have those in my saved downloads. I'm going to go ahead and type in Jingle Bells here. Jingle Bells. I can put a composer or not. I'm going to do a level. Let's say it's a level 2. Let's put 100 beats per minute on this one. And then over here you can choose the genre. Let's just say holiday. Now I need to have a MIDI file, which I'm going to drag here, and then I can also have a music XML file which I downloaded. I'm not going to put anything else in here for now. I click save, close it, and let's just see if it worked. Right now it still has me defaulted to the music library. I'm going to have to go to my uploads, and it also has me defaulted to looking for Scale Ninja. Let me get rid of that. And there it is, my Jingle Bells. I'm going to click on the view button to see if it worked. And there it is. So now when I hit the practice mode, you can see that all of the interactive tools are available for anything you upload, which was very cool. One other really cool thing. Have you ever wanted to have your students just systematically learn this in sections, like the first phrase and the second phrase and so forth? Well, you can, in this Learn button, kind of create a custom practice mode for those students, which is amazing. Let me show you how that works. If you click on the Learn mode, you'll notice that on a song that you have uploaded, you have control over this Edit Learn mode sections. And let's say you want to split this into learning sections and say learn the first line, then the second line. Well, you have this chopped slicing and this minced slicing. The chopped one is in small pieces, minced one is usually smaller pieces. So I'm going to click Predict. Now it's predicting that you want to do this first line, but let's say you just want to do the first phrase. Then you can do that. You click Done, and then predict another one. Now it's saying, do you want to do the rest of this? You say, no, I want to just go to there. And then you click Done, Predict, and then you can just drag this over here and say, I want to go to the next phrase, Done. Or you can just click on Predict, Done, Predict, Done, Predict, Done. And it'll just kind of use an AI to help you with this. And then you say, Done with this piece. So now I will click Save. And when you click on this practice mode here, everything you've done, they have a little practice mode for, and they can practice through this and get their stars systematically. Now the minced slicing is very cool because we've got this new cool tool called Duplicate. So you can just duplicate your chop slicing, and let's say we want to have these songs, all of them, Control A will select them all, and let's chop it into split hands. So now you have this right hand only, left hand only, hands together. Right hand only, left hand only, hands together. and you can edit these, erase them. It's very, very simple. You can also add another tempo. Let's say you want to practice at 80 beats per minute, a little slower. Then you click on the save button, and now when you close it and you go to the learn mode, you'll see they have, oh, that didn't save. Let me try that again. Go back to the minst. I wanted this to be 80 beats per minute. Save. Hopefully this worked. Now let's check it out. There it is. You have a second tempo for students. We've made this very easy for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave them in the comments below. This is I think one of the greatest teaching tools that you can give to your students to help them learn at their own pace, but to also help them to learn in sections. So have fun with it. I guess I'll show you one more thing as a student's learning here. I really love this new tool, which is the auto looping. So let me click on this. This is the auto advance. So as I'm in here and I hit the practice button, watch what this does. I'll hit the wrong note here, and I get a score at the top. I got a 91% first try. Now it's going to auto advance me to play it in rhythm.
Go.
I'll play this wrong rhythm and one wrong note. So it gives me instant feedback, and then it automatically just starts playing again to give me another shot.
Set, go.
Saves a lot of time. Plus, when you finish and you get it right, it gives you this 2% complete sign, and it advances you to the next song automatically. So very cool tool. I hope you teach your students how to use that. Saves you lots of time, and they learn their songs much, much faster. Enjoy.